Hey guys, welcome to another live stream. I'm a little late here. Missed the first period there. Had some company over there. But we are here now. And we are looking like we're watching a good game. I totally missed the first period. I know the Oilers are up 1-0. We're about to have a puck drop here in the second period. Looks like it's going to be Draisaitl versus Horvat. Draisaitl's going to win it. Name check. Nudge it on back. Just going to shut the door here. The Canucks have it in their own zone. Bugs the wife last that time. Oh, and the Oilers get a great chance right out the get-go. But Demko is up to, I think it's Demko in net. I'm assuming it's Demko in net. I don't know yet. Hello. Hey, Wes. How's it going? I know I'm late. I'm late getting you. Wes, we're playing Reg. I got a snaky win, and Tia dominated. Got the second win. She was the Sprite, and she got the Warhorse early. Draisaitl. I'm going to kick it in. I'm probably a little behind yours, because I don't watch the live stream. I watch on the old Nerves Nets. Draisaitl. Out to center. Bucks right around. Horvat backhands again. Cut off. Oilers will send it back. Oh, Philly already had a lean. I couldn't believe I was my first character, the Dervish. He died in 5 turns. Literally lost 4 lives in 5 turns. And I could have lost 4 and 4 if I didn't roll high enough on the leap or the leper that he didn't kill me. Oh, Canucks applying a little pressure here. Oilers will flip it down the ice for alleviate, but that's going to be icing. Yeah, that was not good. There was a lot of death tonight. A lot of death. Like, I got a Fireland token. You know, you get one of those Fireland tokens. You gotta destroy 3 cards. I got one of those, and then Tia got some card that made those cards get shuffled from the graveyard and just put back on the deck, and I got it again. The same card killed me twice in like 4 times, 3 turns. Oh, sweet, man. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, the Canucks. Miller's gonna put it out front. The Canucks are pressing hard, but McDavid's gonna break out now. That's the Oilers' number 1 line there that was having a bit of issues being penned in their own zone. Miller behind his own net. Hyman almost cost him to cough it up. Canucks will slow it down. Miller flips it in deep. Ekman Larson had an 82.4 mile-an-hour shot, but has he got a goal? Come on. He was useless the last couple of years in Phoenix, and he doesn't seem to have turned it around in Vancouver. It's going to go all the way down for icing. Bouchard's going to pitch up. I got Fogle. Fogle is playing well. Got that goal in the first period. I don't know. I didn't like the trade at first, honestly, because I really like Bear for no other reason. But it's turned out quite well. Oh, Canucks. Bad angle shot. It's deflected up high. Cassian's going to slow it down. Puts back to the point. Across. Very shot. Cassian the screen in it, but we'll hold on. It is definitely happening. post again. The Canucks had a double post they wanted, and then Oilers come right back down and buried the post behind them. Face off. Coming in the Canucks zone, it's one by the Oilers. Fogle with another quick shot. That one's easy to track it up. Face off in the same spot all over again. Yeah, you too, man. I might pop in for Q at the end of this, but I do work early again, so I might just do this and go to sleep, watch the game. But have a good one. Fogle's going to cause problems at the line. As the puck goes deep, it's going to be offside. Going to bring it back to the line for the face-off. This line has been great for the Oilers. This is what they really needed. Ryan, of course I liked him. I explained. Really good player. Fogle. They've put together this line basically out of nowhere, and it's become a very efficient line. And that's what they need. They need something to take the pressure off the big boys, so the big boys can shine more. They need the top quality D-men playing against more of the team, so that when they're out against McDavid, they're tired and they can't keep up. But if they only have to play against McDavid, McDavid's going to be just as tired. Canucks are buzzing down low, circling around. Oh, comes out in a great save, Koskinen. Oh, that's a nice one. Koskinen was definitely looking for a bounce back game after he had kind of a bad outing there in the last one, but what can I say? It was their first loss of the season. And that is not too shabby when you're this far into the season. Your first loss. I think most teams will take that any day. They're one of the top teams in the league. Alright. And now Draisaitl going to break out of his own zone, comes across the line. Nurse was on the side, but they stayed outside. Yamamoto now into the corner behind the net. They try to get it to Draisaitl, but Miller will intercept, and the Canucks will break out. And it's batted around, but again, Draisaitl will take it. Again, the Canucks steal it. Back shot. Oh my god. That just went wide. Koskinen had an angle on it, but Ekman Larsson in the corner. He's going to try and send it out. Miller will stop it at the line just barely. Draisaitl's hounding him back behind the net. And the Oilers will take over. Draisaitl coming up middle. He's going to bounce it off the boards. Bouchard went wide. He went down kind of soft. Miller kind of hit him. He was looking for a cross-checking penalty. There will be no call on the play. Ekman Larsson's going to put it behind the net to Miller is trying to set up. We've got Hyman in front, causing a bit of issues, but he will send it down. Canucks are now in on a 2-on-1. Shot, this goes wide. It's going to back all the way to the line. Canucks keep it in. Shot, Koskinen with the save. Puck's loose. Koskinen will finally get a glove on it. Just stop the play. We'll have a face-off to the right of Koskinen. Deep in the Oilers zone. Some fast and furious action. It's been a really good game. So far in the second, as I said, I did miss the first. But good game so far. I'm just going to whip over the Flames. Check out the score there. Looks like they're back to some action in the front. And it looks like, and it looks like a Calgary power play coming up. Back at the Oilers game, Canucks win this draw, and they're going to circle it behind the net. Pedersen tries to center it out front. That's going to get knocked down. Puljujärvi sends it up to McDavid. McDavid sends it to Hyman. Hyman's shot goes wide. McDavid waits for it to come down, but it's going to go get caught in the netting. And that's going to bring up a face-off in the Canucks zone. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday night. That was a good night. And always a great hockey night. And it looks like the Oilers will win the draw. Fogel's going to send it around. Back to the point for Keith. Shot. Oh, and a rebound by Demko. Fogel's going to fight along the boards. Back to Keith at the point. Again, we're going to try and walk it in. That's Cece. Cece's going to give it off to Fogel. Fogel down behind the net to Cassian. Cassian fighting his man off. Got to do to all of them. Ryan chips it up to Fogel behind the net. It tries to put it back to Cece at the point. Dangerous play. But they managed to hold the zone. Cassian's got two guys on him. Oh, passed right in front of the net to Miller. Miller flipped it up the net. They got three at center. Shot from a bad angle. That's going to go over the net. Canucks will hold it at the line. Again, high shot, misses the net. The Canucks got to start hitting the net if they want to have any success here. Shen at the line. Broken stick play. CC will get it in the corner. He gives it away though. And the Canucks will come around the net. Garland now is circling. Tries to send it out front. Again, the Oilers fail to get it out. Finally, Keith does get it out. And the Canucks will go into their own zone to collect the puck. And they'll send it all the way down into the Oilers' zone again. They beat the man to the puck, but he falls kind of hard into the boards. Now the Oilers are going to come down the other way. Quick backhand to the point. Nurse stops. Shot from a bad angle, just goes through the crease out to the other side and all the way back to the point where Bouchard will get it. Sends it towards the net. It is intercepted. Canucks flip it down the ice. Bouchard stops it. He'll hold it his own blue line before trying to speed it up. And the Oilers are going to go for a line change. Canucks are going to settle it down. They get it as far as center, where it gets in. Horvat tries a quick move. He's going to have to spend a back pass to the line. Canucks look to set up, but Draisaitl tries to intercept. He gets it as far as the line, but the Canucks will maintain it. Horvat fighting in the corner with Nurse. Horvat backhands it into the corner he just left where Pearson will fight for it. Oilers control and will get it out. Nugent Hopkins crosses the line, sends it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will spin back at the circle. Then he cycles it down low to Nugent Hopkins, who cycles it again. And Nurse will send it down to Yamamoto. Yamamoto gets checked off the puck, and now the Canucks will break out. Two across center, shot down into the corner. Koskinen will stop it, and wisely just lets them steal it, but then the defense gives it away. Nurse will steal it back. And Nugent Hopkins will circle back and pinned deep into his own corner. Chips up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl will get it down into the Canucks zone. Hughes will circle back. Tries a long lead pass. It eventually gets through the man, but they did have to slow up because of it. Oilers control, but they give the puck away. They try to send it across to Miller. It does look like Hyman got a piece of it, but not enough. Oh, dangerous cross across. Koskinen gets a piece of it. Pedersen tries to walk out from the corner. He'll get blocked. Barry's going to send it around. Pugliarvi will try and get it out. He will not get past Besser. Besser puts it behind Pedersen. Pedersen tries to flip it out front. There's a loose man in front, but he couldn't corral the puck, and it was Miller. Miller down behind the net. Tried to get to Pedersen. He'll let it slide, and now the Canucks, Miller has it at the point. Shot through. Traffic. Koskinen's got it, but can't control the rebound. It gets out as far as the line. The Oilers will clear, and the Canucks will control right away again now, sending it right back in. And there's some fast and furious action. McDavid now drops it for Fogel. Fogel spins back. And the shot through to McDavid. This is an interesting line. It looks like it's just in between changes, I'm sure, but it's Fogel, McDavid, and Pugliarvi. Okay, now Pugliarvi and McDavid get off. A shot from Vancouver. Loose puck again. Koskinen can't corral the rebound. It goes to the point. They'll just shoot it through into the corner. And it breaks out front. Oh man, this is some great action. Ryan's going to send it all the way down. That's probably going to be enough for icing. And with 9:46 remaining in the second, we are having another. I don't know, we'll see. This is really doesn't seem to be very high scoring at the moment. I hope it does. I always love a high scoring game, so I hope it gets at least 7. That would be nice. face off, and again it's going to go all the way down the ice, but it's close enough to Demko that he has to play it. Shots are now 18-13. 18-13. The Canucks are just holding it behind their net, setting it up, and now they start to break out. Long lead pass, but it's knocked off the stick by Duncan Keith. Oh wow, bad angle shot. Koskinen definitely didn't know where it went, but it went up into the crown, and that was Chason, the ex-Oiler, trying to get one back against his former squad. Didn't have a lot of luck in the first game of the season against the same Edmonton Oilers. I'm just going to flip over because we already went to break here for the Oilers. So we'll check out how the Flames are doing. It is still 0-0. Shots Philly 4, Calgary 18. Wow. Carter Hart is obviously playing his ass off. Face off in the Philadelphia zone to the left of Carter Hart. That's going to be Lindholm taking the draw. And he's going to get kicked out, so Kachuk will come into place. I think that's Brizgalov. Sorry. Back to the point, across, Tanev's got it, shot towards, but he's going to miss the net. And the Flyers will break out. They try to send a cross pass, but it will get broken up. It is offsides. They're going to come back and tag up. Markstrom will send it off to Tanev. Tanev off the boards and up to Kachuk. Sends it to Gaudreau. Gaudreau is going to go for a spinner outlet. Sends it out front, but Kachuk is upended. Looked like the net was off, but it came right back down on the pens. Kachuk is still offside, so the Flames are just folding back. Now he's out. There's a delayed penalty against Philadelphia. And the Flames bring it in, but Philadelphia will touch it. That's going to bring up a Calgary power play. And shots in that one, as I said, are 18-4. That is pretty crazy. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. If you do enjoy it, please feel free to give it a like and subscribe. Got to 33, slowly but surely chugging up. Got an 8 in the last 25 days, really starting to pick up speed for what it is, and it's all appreciated. And the Canucks are going to win the draw. Back to the point, shot, Koskinen loves it, but he can't control the rebound again. And the Canucks will control, but they're going to backhand it right to Draisaitl. Draisaitl gives it off to CC. CC will chip it up out of the zone, but Tyler Meyer will take it. Tips it off. On the net. And they'll give it back to Miller. Miller is going to send it up. Oh, Oilers intercept. Draisaitl will send it across to CC. CC gets as far as the line, just chips it in. Yamamoto will give chase. Lifts the stick so the puck can get through to Draisaitl, who gives it off to Nuge. Tries to give it back to Yamamoto, who tries to break out of the corner. Has a stick put in his feet, and he trips. It could have been a tripping call there easily. The Oilers will recover at their own line. Draisaitl gives it up to Nurse. And he will bring it all the way down. Nugent Hopkins going to take it to the corner and cycle. Back to the point. And backhanding it around. So pretty standard action here. They're just fighting for it in the corner. Finally it comes out, and the Canucks will break out with it. They break the line, just muscling his way past Bouchard into the corner. Tries to send it out front. It goes up high off his skate. Draisaitl will collect it and send it to Nurse, who's in the middle. Drops it to Pugliardi. Down to Nurse. Back to Pugliardi as the Oilers get their big guns out on the ice. Nurse. Shot from a bad angle, and Demko will grab and hold back for a whistle. Catherine's having a good night. Well, they're back to commercial again, right? It's because they're such a long stretch, I think, without. Oh, and the Flames scored. They're showing the replay. Oh my God, was it Monahan? Monahan has got the monkey off his back. The 20th shot of the game finds the back of the net, and the Flames are up 1-0. I can't believe the shots are 20 for 4. That is that Carter Hart. He's a damn good goalie. I don't care what anyone says. I'm trying to do a video. I'm collecting a bunch of memes, and I'm just gonna do like a meme review. That'll be pretty fun. Just the hockey ones. I might do a football one another time. I want to keep the sports separate though. There's enough to go around. Glad we were able to get out here live tonight. I was wondering, it's been a while, I know. I'm very sorry about that. Work has been busy. I do have 2 young kids and a wife, and I do have to keep happy if I want to keep those. So I do apologize that I can't get here as often as I would like, but I should be good again for a couple. I mean, I'm going to be very busy doing videos over the next couple days after tonight. I'm going to start planning the power rankings and ranking them out and starting to write script and shoot and edit that video to get that out tomorrow, and then watch the rest of the football so I can do the NFL power rankings on Monday, then the meme review. I'm going to try and add a 3rd video to my rotation every week, as well as continuing to do lives. Trying to pump out a lot of content to you guys. That's what I'm trying to do. So I hope you appreciate it. Oh, some action. The Canucks are definitely pressing here. And with 7:06 remaining, they had a great chance. They're going to get chased back into their own zone. And they'll fire around. That's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing. And they're going to bring that all the way back. Oh no, they waved it off. It slowed down enough. So Nurse is going to give it off to Bouchard. He's going to get pestered. Has to give it back to Nurse. And Nurse backhands it kind of haphazardly up the wall. He'll send it across to Fogle. Yes, Calgary, I saw that. Sean Monahan, I think, I haven't seen the announcement. It does look like from this, when I saw it go in, that it was Sean Monahan. So, yes. I want to see both Calgary and Edmonton win. I want to see a return of the Battle of Alberta. Of 2 amazing teams. Anyway, yes, it was Sean Monahan's first year from Rasmus Anderson and Elias Lindholm. Over here, though, it is 6:31 remaining in the second, 19-14. And Ryan is going to... They didn't like the way that face-off went. They're going to reset up. They kicked out the Canuck. Pettersson will replace, so it's Pettersson versus Ryan at the face-off dot. How's it going, everyone? 5 viewers too. Looking forward to a great game. Oh, off the face-off, the Canucks had an amazing opportunity. Koskinen was a great save, but again, can't control the rebound. This is a bad thing of the night if you are an Oilers fan. Koskinen is making the initial save, but there's nasty, juicy rebounds to be had. The Canucks try a tricky play, but that's not going to work, so we'll send it in. Koskinen playing the puck. Again, another scary game, but this time, can the Canucks... Oh yeah, it's only 1 goal. They can definitely come back. I don't know if they will. They do have Koskinen. If this was Smith, I think Smith would be able to lock this game down, but having Koskinen in the net, anything is possible. As I said, especially with these fat, juicy rebounds being given. Canucks again bringing it in a bad angle shot. Koskinen didn't really see it, but I think it went right through the crease to the other side. Chase on. And he's going to lay a hit on Cassian, but Cassian's just going to charge through and get the puck. Oh, Beagle's going to break the puck loose, though. He's got it behind the net. He's being, CC is badgering him, and he'll hand it off. They'll cycle it down low. Canucks spin around it. Oh, man. I'd say the Canucks have all the momentum right now. Oh, great spin around and move in the corner. He'll send it back to the point. Canucks definitely pressuring. They get a change in. They got some fresh legs out here. A little bit of cross-check from behind from CC, but they're going to let them play. Shen also laid a good cross-check in, so one each way. Canucks again. Oh my God! Shot up, and Koskinen kicked it. It came back down and landed probably a foot away from going in and just bounced wider than that. Oh man, that was close. Shots are 19-17 now, and I tell you, this is the game. Can the Canucks come back? Damn right. This is a one-goal game. We still got a full period left. This is anyone's game. Oh man, that was exciting. That's all I hope for. Is it an exciting game? That's what I want. Okay, Canucks win the draw again, and they're gonna send it in low. Keith is on a minute 15 shift, which doesn't. I don't know why they're showing like that. Why really? A minute 20 shifts. And Beerley better rock a minute 20 shifts every shift. That's not that long a shift. Anyway, Keith's got to mind his own nets. He's gonna backhand it to CC. He's just gonna pin it up against the wall. And 4:16 remaining. The Oilers will work it towards the line and out. It looks like a 2-on-1 now. Draisaitl. He's going to hand it off. Oh, the puck gets knocked off his stick, and again, now the Canucks are going right down the other side. Bowen Brock versus Koskinen. Yeah, I 100% agree. There's no way I would take Bowen Brock over Connor or anything like that. But this is hockey. That's the reason we play. And last I checked, Connor and Leon weren't stopping pucks from going in. So Tamara's rooting for the Canucks. Yes, I can understand that. You gotta have, everyone's gotta have a team. I have cheered for the Flames for, getting near 30 years now. I've seen pain in my teams, and that's why I've branched out. I've tried to cheer for all teams, especially all the Canadian teams. I'd like to see the Canucks at least make this close. I just feel for Montreal. Alright, the Oilers win it. Down near shot from Pugliarvi. He'll send it off to McDavid. McDavid works some magic from the corner. Bad angle shot. Tries to go real high. And Demko's got it. Now, back to the point. Bouchard fakes the shot. Then tries to send it across. But the Canucks intercept. They've got 3 breaking out. That's 3-on-2. Cross center. And Nurse will knock it down and send it off to McDavid. Pugliarvi kicks it back to McDavid, who sends it across. And Hyman will drop it for Nurse, who's down low. The net is off the moorings. That'll bring up the whistle with 2:58 left. And the shots are now 20-17. Update that, and we're back to a commercial again. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really does help. I'm going to flip over, and it looks like Zadorov is getting a penalty, and Philadelphia go back to the power play. They only have 5 shots, and they need the power play. 21-5 are the shots. They're 0-for-1, and they had 0 shots on that first power play. Flames will win the draw and immediately send it all the way down the ice. They have 7 minutes and 8 seconds remaining in there. So there must be a lot more whistles in this game because it is well behind. Markstrom pinches behind the net, sends it up, and as far as line, but not out. All the way back around. Lindholm to Tanev, and Kachuk will knock it all the way back down the ice. Minute and 28 seconds, and Flyers have yet to really break into the zone. Definitely not with any kind of control. There's 6 people. Glad you guys could drop by on your Saturday night. Great to have you here. Minute and 8 seconds remaining in the power play. Just commenting slightly on the Flames Flyers game while the Edmonton Canucks game is in intermission. And looks like Markstrom's going to make a save, and there's a little chirpy between him and the Flyer player. Lindholm. Oh, it's Van Riemsdyk. Of course it's Van Riemsdyk. Claude Giroux had a nice shot. Oh, I think it's Markstrom kind of flashed the letter. A little bit showy-offy. And he didn't like that. So, A minute left in the power play, and the Flyers will win the draw. They bring it back. They'll circle it in. And let's try to go here. Yes. Face-off won by the Oilers. And it's McDavid swinging behind the net. He's going to drop it back to the point to Nurse. Walks the line. He'll send a shot in wide. I think that's the set play though. It meant to go off the boards to Puljujärvi. Puljujärvi collects, but he's no shot shape to shoot. Now McDavid just leaves it. Goes to the point for Nurse. McDavid walks out from the corner. Bouchard will collect it off his stick. Puljujärvi was a great shot. Now the Oilers are rocking. Oh, McDavid tried to get saucy going through a guy's leg, but there was 2 Canucks. Oh, that would have been a saucy play. And it gets chopped up into the Canucks bench as they cross the line. That's going to bring up a face-off just outside the Oilers zone. 2:21 remaining. That was some rapid action for the Oilers. I'm surprised they weren't able to pop it there. McDavid tried to do a nasty deke. He put it right between the guy's leg, but he was not able to. Deep past him. Can you go? Can I go? What? Face off. Just outside the Oilers zone. And Draisaitl will push it back, but the Canucks will control. Miller will drop it deep into the Oilers zone where Keith will give chase. They'll fire across, and the Canucks will control. Oh, there is a high stick. Is it a penalty, or is it just a play where the Canucks? We'll have to see. It is a penalty. Ekman Larsson is going to the box, and the most, I believe it is the most lethal power play in the NHL. He's going to get to go to work. That is not a good sign for the Canucks comeback, but that definitely was a high stick on Yamamoto by Ekman Larsson. He was definitely not having a bounce back season. McDavid right off the draw. He's going to circle it. Oh my God. He gave it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl had an open net. The only thing in between him was, I don't know, an imaginary ghost. I don't know what stopped that from going in. Anyway, back to the point. Across to Nugent Hopkins. Back to Barrie. Shot by Draisaitl. That's going to swing by around the boards and all the way down the ice. Barrie's going to have to go all the way down to collect. Brings it as far as his own blue line where he will dish off to McDavid, who gives it off to Nugent Hopkins, circles it back to McDavid. McDavid's going to walk out from the corner. Oh, again, great chance. But Hyman will have to kick it around to McDavid, or Draisaitl again. He has it behind his neck, gives it to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins tries to send it around to Draisaitl, to the point to Barrie. Barrie settles it down to Nugent Hopkins, back to Barrie. Barrie to McDavid. McDavid tries to send it through. Oh, gives it to Draisaitl, and I believe it goes up off the stick and into the crowd. And I'm getting some sort of an update here as well. And it is just a silly video game. Nothing really, anything important. Oh, I think he hit Hyman's foot, but honestly, I don't think that would have gone in anyway. I don't think so. Alright, Oilers win the face-off again. They're going to control at the point. 47 seconds left in the power play. 51 seconds left in the period. Draisaitl and the hash marks. Settles it down, back to the point. Cross to McDavid. McDavid walks in, tries to flip it through. Now Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl, back of the net. And just like that, it is 2-0. You don't want to give the Oilers a power play. That is really, really bad idea to give the Oilers a power play. Draisaitl's going to add another one to his tally. He's having another amazing year. At least third in a row. Amazing year. Nugent Hopkins, just a deadly pass there. He is just magical. Demko had no chance. You can't blame him. High fives for Skinner. Skinner's like, yeah, don't make me have to go in there. 39 seconds remaining in the second. Draisaitl's 5th of the season. Nugent Hopkins' 10th assist. Still looking for that first goal. And that's going to get knocked offside. Face off just outside the tech zone. 2-0 Oilers. Draisaitl is calmly sipping his water. Yeah, what? Yeah, no worries. No big deal. Alright, Canucks win the draw back into their own zone. And they'll send it across. And up. Just try and cycle it all the way down. They won't give chase. Pearson is going to intercept. Sends it out front, but no one is there. Cassian will bring it out. 10 seconds remaining. Gives it to Nurse as he crosses the blue line. From the corner. And with 1 second left, that is going to end it. When Luch is happy, you're happy. That's awesome, Spencer. Who doesn't love Luch? No. Yeah, it's 2 games in a row. He's got a 2-game streak going. The Oilers are going to skate off into the second intermission with a nice 2-0 lead. As I said, you really don't want to give the Oilers a power play. I kind of felt it as soon as they gave it. I was like, oh man. And it sure came to fruition. Oilers go up 2-0, and I'm sure it's a league best power play. If it wasn't before, I'm sure it is now. So let's go over to the Flames. The Flames are on the power play now, 23-9 of the shots. Monahan with a second opportunity. Monahan, is he going to heat up? Maybe. Is that? Did they switch goalies? Is that Talbot? Oh man, it's Talbot. I know. It was hard. They put. I don't know. The chat on the hockey game was talking about Talbot and saying the Flames should take him back. I did like Talbot. I know Spencer liked Talbot as well. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday night. 7 viewers. Please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps out. The channel's slowly growing. Every little bit helps. And the Flyers will clear it down. Markstrom will stop it. Markstrom is playing he's played at least 4 straight periods without allowing a goal. And it's a minute 46 left in this one. It's looking like a good chance. He's playing some lights out hockey to start the season. And Backlund's going to take it aside. Hand it off to Hannafin. And Dana Dubé will chase it in. And the Lucic line is up there. And Ranjapani sends it up, but the Flyers will send it all the way down, yes. Minute 23 left in the second, 36 seconds in the power play. Yeah. Oh, you got a raise? Attaboy. Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. Well deserved. You're a hard worker. I always liked working with you. Markstrom's going to drop behind the net for Tanev. Gaudreau with speed. 9 seconds left in the power. Makes a move. Tries to send it across the Lindholm. Chuck will send it towards the net, but the Flyers are going to send it out, and that will end the power play. 40 seconds in the period, and then we're going to be in the awkward stage of intermissions for all the games. I hate that. Boston picking up a good win. It kind of kills one of my memes. I don't think you were here earlier, Spencer. I think I'm making a hockey meme video, but one of my memes was like Marchand as the Reaper walking through all the doors and slaughtering all the people that were on winning streaks, but then Florida killed them. But then, of course, they came back and beat Florida tonight. So. But yeah, look for that one probably after the NFL playoffs. I want to gather a whole bunch of memes and hopefully do a weekly meme episode for all the hockey. That's going to end the period for the Flames as well. Let's check the Colorado Minnesota game. Oh, they're doing handshakes. 4-1 Colorado. Maybe watch Colorado. They're definitely warming up. Definitely warming up. Yeah, definitely the Alberta teams are looking good. They're looking good. They're going to be pretty high, I think, in power rankings, which is what you want, obviously. Yeah, Vancouver can't do good, unfortunately. Oh man, the guy's a hero. I definitely think that, but I don't want to get too much into this situation. It's gross, and I think it's horrible that people didn't stand up and do something. But I mean, Quinville had to go. I'm surprised more people aren't being implicated. I mean, winning the Stanley Cup's good and all, but come on. And I understand for like a video guy, like I don't understand what was like he did such an amazing job. Like I don't know. I would have thought a video guy's a dime a dozen, right? I don't want to. I don't want to get on this site into too much political or stuff like that. That's forcing it in. I think it's messed up. Yeah, and that's why Quinville had to go down. I think it's messed up for anyone that didn't know, and I assume the players didn't know. God, I assume that players would all stand up for each other. I mean, we all, whenever I've played or been part of a team, we're all brothers and we all stand up for each other no matter what. So I would hope none of them do. Yeah, no, exactly. As a human being, you wouldn't want that happening to another person. Like, oh, it's just horrible. That's why I'm so glad that he brought it out, and it's gonna come to light, and hopefully, like Fleury did the same, right? These guys are heroes for coming out and saying stuff like that. It can't be easy, but it needs to happen so that they can stop it. This never happens to some. Like he was 10th overall pick. Like, how are you going to concentrate on being a hockey player, which must take every ounce of you already, and then throw something like that you're also having to deal with? The guy, yeah, he's a hero, and I hope he gets everything that's coming to him because he deserves something. Like his whole career was derailed by that, and to no fault of his own. Yeah. Ugh. Makes me mad, and as I said, I don't like talking about that stuff. Oh, I think, yeah, exactly. We'll never know. He could have, like 10th overall pick. He didn't get that by being a slouch. Yeah, you wonder why he didn't play well. Stuff like, oh. Again, it would have made a lot more sense to me if it was an owner, management. To be a video guy, like that really doesn't make sense to me. Just showing some replays here. Oilers are really dominating. I think they're really got this one pretty safe. Just do an out-of-town scoreboard. We haven't done all those yet. Start way the ones that just finished here. We had Colorado winning 4-1 over Minnesota. St. Louis sticking to Chicago, 1-0. St. Louis is silently moving up. I believe they're 6-1 now. Looking good. Sharks beat Winnipeg in OT. New Jersey beats the poor Pittsburgh Penguins. They are so injured. Toronto beat Detroit. What's up? Go ahead and ask. Boston beat Florida. LA 5, Montreal 2, and Nashville 2. If they gave Lucic the C, I'd probably have to buy that jersey. I don't think they do that though. I think the logical choice would be not probably to do anything this year, and then if we can lock down Kachuk, I think he's up for a contract this year. We'd probably give it to him. It's just like the young Lucic. But I think Lucic is such a heart. I don't think anyone would have saw that coming, but he is the heart of the team. I don't want to buy any more Flames jerseys. I want to spread out the collection. As much as it probably hurts me inside a little to do it, I want to buy a Montreal, Toronto, Ottawa, Vancouver, and plates. Most of those wouldn't hurt, but I'm buying a Toronto jersey or Vancouver jerseys. They're probably going to hurt. Yeah, I think there's a good chance for that too. It's a lot of, because Johnny's not even an assistant though, right? Isn't it? It's Kachuk, Lindholm, and Monahan are the assistants, I think. I don't think even Johnny was an assistant, so I don't know if he is a leader. Like, sometimes that's the thing you can't know unless you're in the dressing room. You can't know if a guy is a leader. I don't know if Goudreau is that leader. But we'll see. As I said, I could see it being Kachuk, but only if they're going to be able to keep Kachuk for a while. They're not going to. I don't see them doing it when his contract is kind of unknown. Waiting for any game to come back. We are down to just the two games currently going on. So we'll jump back and forth as soon as either of them come back. I'm assuming Edmonton Vancouver will be the one to come back first. That is kind of crazy talk. I've heard, as crazy as it sounds, the closest team to getting that close currently is Vegas. God, that'd be scary. Who knows, though, if my rumors are any truer than any other rumors. That would definitely be a freaking scary. It's kind of all they're missing in Vegas, I think. It's one piece. It's funny that this is like the first year they're like kind of playing like an expansion team. Year 5, or is it? I think it's year 5. Finally playing like an expansion team. And then we got Seattle and Vancouver here, 52, year, first year 1. And already Seattle has more Stanley Cup banners than Vancouver. How hilarious is that? That is pretty funny. There's a lot of teams that when they put their banner up there. I hope that they let him have the surgery he wants. And then he can go back and play. I think it's stupid that they're trying to tell him what kind of surgery he can have. But yeah, I like the way Buffalo's playing this year. Honestly, that's definitely one of the surprises this year. It might be because they don't have any of the stars. Like, remember The Rangers. No, sorry, the Rangers. Islanders. When Tavares left, and it was like barren. It is centric, yeah. 0 banners in 50 years. And St. Louis was in the same boat, right? Came in maybe the same year as Vancouver that they finally got theirs. I believe Vancouver is the oldest team, longest team. The oldest team to not have a Stanley Cup. The city of Vancouver won a Stanley Cup before the NHL was around. So nobody counts that one. The 1908 Seattle one was the NHL, and they beat the Montreal Canadiens. That's why they put the banner up against the Montreal Canadiens. So that one they do count, I guess. From what I had understood before that, it had to be the same franchise. Like pretend Winnipeg won a Stanley Cup, and then they went to they came from the legend. Where did Winnipeg go? Minnesota. That Stanley Cup wouldn't count, right? Or would count. It would have traveled with the franchise. It would count as their Stanley Cup. I don't know. It's very confusing. But so I thought that Seattle, this is a totally different franchise, that they wouldn't have counted it, but they got the banner up there. The fact that they retired the number 32 was kind of lame as well. I thought that was pretty lame. I think it's kind of a Seattle thing though, right? They have, in football they have I think it's 12. Yeah, exactly. I thought it had to be the same franchise. 100%. I was only ever confused by that when Seattle put up their banner. Because that's not the same. Well, I guess that franchise folded maybe, so it didn't go anywhere. I don't know. Like nowadays, a franchise wouldn't go under. They would move most likely, I guess. I do not understand the caveat that allowed that to happen. Let's see. There's 12 teams that have not won. Oh, Buffalo also came in the same year as Vancouver and has not won a Stanley Cup. Which year? I believe they rioted in 94 and 2010. The 2010 riot was absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. This is a joke. Stanley Cup Finals joke. The Maple Leafs have not made the Stanley Cup Finals in 53 seasons. Next is Arizona. 41. The Islanders are slowly getting pretty close too. That's hilarious. This is so crazy. It's just a freaking sports game. Alright, so Arizona Coyotes have never won the Stanley Cup in 41 seasons. The San Jose Sharks have never won one in 29. Ottawa has never won one in 28. Florida Panthers have never won one in 27. Nashville in 22. The Jets in 21. Blue Jackets in 20. Wild in 20. And the Vegas Golden Knights in 4. And the Kraken in 0. Yeah, exactly. 66, 67. I'm old, and my dad was only like 16 then. That's forever ago. Alright, looks like we are back. It's going to be Horvat and Draisaitl. Draisaitl will win it back. And the Oilers will quickly bring it in. Finally back. Glad you guys stayed throughout the intermission. I do appreciate that. And the Oilers still have it in the Canucks zone. Finally, the Canucks are able to bring it out. Ekman Larson will hand it across. Shot from bad angle, goes away. Horvathson tries to send it back behind the net. Who scored the goals? It was Draisaitl. He got his fifth on the power play. That was the second goal. And the first one was Fogle across from Nurse and Bouchard. Nurse behind the net. He's going to chip it off. McDavid is going to send Hyman, who's going to try and get across. But he gets pushed to the outside. He'll have to regroup behind the net. He's going to try and work his way out of the corner. Loses one man, but has to dish it off to Pugliarvi. Quickly gives it across to McDavid. McDavid gets upended. I don't know, that could have been a penalty. But Bouchard will take it as play continues. And Pugliarvi will now send it to McDavid in the near corner. He tries to make a move, gets the puck knocked off his stick. Hyman will collect. Sends it behind to Pugliarvi. Tries to spin, but Beagle pins him up against the boards. Beagle now has it. And he will send it out. Patterson will try and knock it out, but Bouchard keeps in. Fake shot to McDavid, who tries to make a move. Man, I can't believe he didn't score there. Puck is still loose. McDavid's on the ground in the crease looking at the ref. Bouchard will chase it all the way down the ice. It will be icing. That's going to come all the way back. McDavid's looking at the sky. He can't believe that was a penalty. I am quite surprised that was not a penalty on one of those two plays. They're taking some liberties out of this one. But yeah, he pushed him right from behind, right for his goalie's legs. So dangerous, definitely dangerous play. Alright. Face off, and we're going to do it again. This time Ryan wins it back to the point. Barry, and he'll send it across. Shot goes wide. Cassing's got it behind the net. Works it out. Tries to reverse backhand, and Demko is going to collect the puck and just cover up. Once again, I want to thank everyone for being here on their Saturday nights. It's been a great game, I tell you. This one is definitely, I chose the right one. I was humming and hawing. Should I do this game? Should I do the Flames Philadelphia game? Well, I can tell you that the Flyers have, let's see what it is right now, I believe it's a 6, oh, they're up to 9 whole shots in 2 periods. So I think we made the right choice. Canucks are going to send it down below the Oilers zone. Oilers are going it out. Ryan will backhand it across center, and the puck is stolen by McDavid, or Fogle, sorry. I thought it was 7. It was a 37, not a 97. Canucks. Oh, bad angle shot goes out front. Koskinen gives a rebound, and they almost banged that home. Horvat was right there, but missed the net. And they're finally going to get a little bit of pressure going here, maybe. Maybe. Cassian bumps Granlund, but Cassian's going to come away with it. And he tries to flip it up to Fogle, but the pass gets pinched off on the wall. The Canucks will turn back at it. Granlund centers it. They tried one too many passes. Put towards the center, and Cassian will try come in all alone. Cassian shot, and Demko will guide that up. And immediately the Canucks bring it out. Gets pinched at the line, and again Cassian will send it across to Ceci. Ceci shots high and wide. That's going to go up into the crowd. It's going to bring up a whistle. Cassian with another chance. I believe, isn't that the other game he got away to score the game winner? Like that? A very similar chance. Cassian's having himself a season. Oh man, I think it is going to be... It's just so exciting to have the fans back. Like, it's such a different experience, even though we're not here ourselves. Like, hats off to them. They did a good job. Like, near the end there, the crowd noises were so good, and they were getting so good at it, it was hard to tell the difference. But it's different, and it's so good to have those sounds back, seeing those people back. Having, I think, a really good Battle of Alberta coming this year. Did you know that the Calgary Flames have not trailed in a game since game one where they did play the Oilers? That was a crazy stat. They regurgitated. Yes, that word earlier today on the other feed. The Canucks are definitely trying here, but the Oilers are, for now, pinning them deep into their zone. And again, this is the dry side line. So very effective tonight. Bears send it back to the point. And Draisaitl now behind the net. Canucks will finally take over. It's Ekman Larson. He kicks it in the center. Yes. Yes, they are. There's 1-0 still. Let's just quickly check here. Yeah, it's only 1 minute and 30 still 1-0. Canucks are gonna play it from in their corner. Nugent Hopkins will apply pressure. Finally, Dickinson will walk out with it. But he gives it up to Barry. Barry will put it D to D and it quickly gets knocked down, but they will turn. Pearson off shot and Koskinen will save it and actually hold on to the rebound this time. Great save by Koskinen. He really came alive at the Worlds last year and he came back with heat. I couldn't believe that after the Calgary's last game when it was Ovechkin and 2 Flames tied for the lead in scoring. It was like, is this right? Then Giovanni Lindholm and Ovechkin leading 7 goals each. What the heck? But they're not scoring much tonight in a very tight 1-0 game over there. Yes. Well, they have to do those steals because they never get their first round pick. Alright. Giveaway, but the Oilers block a shot. Very key shot block there. As the Canucks look to set up. Across the seam, sent towards the net. Choppy play. Finally, McDavid's going to knock it out. He's going to send it to Hyman. Hyman will just put it off the wall. And they'll give Pugliarvi the chase. Ekman Larson will slow it down at the corner. He'll backhand it out. Now Pettersson is far center. Is Pettersson doing anything this season? No, not really. He's definitely having an off season. Hyman will chip it up. Cassian will send it off to McDavid. Does a fake shoulder move. Breaks to the center. Great save, Demko. Wow. McDavid was cleaning away, but Demko was up to the task. Cassian will now fire around the boards, and the Canucks will come out with it with speed. It is, it's only a 1-on-2, but he goes wide, and Ekman Larson backhands it. It's going to go through the crease. They try and send it back through to him. He high sticks it, but Nurse will collect it, so there will be no whistle. Cassian now will send it in low. Fogle will chase, but the Canucks will come out with it and send it out. CC, again at center, sends it back in. Ryan chips to the line and will chase it into the corner. He backhands it to Fogle, who sends it back to the point to CC. CC across. Shot. Oh, off the side of the net. Ryan, he's got it behind the net though. Sneaks it out front, but nobody's there. The Canucks now have it, but the Oilers are all back checking well. It's been a great defensive game for the Oilers. I think they've really stepped up in Smith's absence, knowing that they really can't allow Koskinen to have too many shots, and I think they've done a really good job. They're controlling in the Canucks zone for a lot of this third period, and playing some great shutdown hockey. So Pearson will bring it in though. Him and Barry are going to fight along the boards. He will finally get it a little farther, but the Oilers will send it around. Nugent Hopkins at the hash marks. Canucks send it back deep. Barry fighting in the corner. Chips it up the boards. And then finally up and out of the zone. Canucks try to clear the zone, but again, Nugent Hopkins causing trouble at the line. And the Oilers will take it and send it back to their own zone. Barry in his own room. Yeah, I would have thought they have to give him a chance before Smith comes back. Have they taken Smith off the IR yet? I don't believe so. I think it's just because of how many games there were in between. They didn't really need to. They want to go with the guy they're paying. What isn't it, 6.5 million? So can understand. And I agree. I wish. Yeah, and God, if he got injured, that would be the worst, right? You want to keep him fresh, but I'm sure they want to up his trade value a bit to see if they can trade him. But yeah, it'd be nice to see Skinner get some action. Oh, great play, McDavid, right through the middle. Oh my God, another. Demko gets a glove on it again. I thought for sure McDavid had it. Wow. Oilers are really cycling now. Bouchard at the point. He sends it through. Demko makes the initial save. The rebound comes loose for a second, but he is able to corral it. And we will have a whistle in the Canucks zone. I believe they're going to go to commercial break soon. Oh, what a save. He was just able to get that glove up. Yeah, I don't know what else. I thought there was a battle for the goal, but Smith clearly stole it. There is no battle anymore. It's Smith's now. And well deserved. He played awesome last year. He's played awesome start this year. Some of these videos you get 113 views on that podcast. I got my first 500 view video to the Arena Rankings video. Cracked 500 views. Alright, let's switch over to games. There's still nothing down here. There's 13. Oh, Gaudreau coming down. Shots 26-10, 13-24 remaining in the period. It looks like this game has been a lot more fast and furious this period, as the time definitely seems to be catching up to the Oilers game after this period started about 3 minutes behind. It is now... Yeah, thanks, buddy. Yeah, it's awesome. It is only 3 minutes behind, which is what it started at. So it just seems like it. Gaudreau along the outside. Shot goes wide. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Gaudreau steals the puck. Shot. Oh, it's deflected. But it is handled. I do seem to get a lot of views on these lives, so that's why I've been doing them. But we'll see. I think that if I can get enough good memes, those meme videos could be good. But they're going to be short, obviously. But I mean, a lot of people like those shorts now. Shorts, that's all the rage. And of course, they're going to question that. Alright, so we're actually back on the other game. David will take it outside his zone, hands it off to Bouchard, who will send it in or out. Shots are 31-21, 10:47 remaining in the third. Oilers looking to bounce back. I don't know. This is going to be a tough power rankings because I don't know how to rank Florida. Because I think Florida with Quinville, I think even if they lost to Boston, was the number one team. Florida without Quinville, I don't know. I'm going to have a hard think when all the games are done tonight. But, I don't know. I think the Oilers scare me the most. I know you like the play of the Flames, but the Oilers are scary. Especially because it's not just McDavid. Like, McDavid and Draisaitl are not on the same line, and that's okay. That's been okay. And that's what the Oilers have needed. And in fact, the other line, the third line is good. The Fogle line, right? Now the Oilers have 3 good lines. The Oilers have not had that in a while. Their defense is playing better than it has in a while, and if Smith gets better, I think they are one of the most complete teams. Draisaitl back ends it. Demko will stop it. He'll send it out, but CC stops at the line. Miller takes a look. It gives it away to Draisaitl anyway. Though he looked like over his shoulder to see Draisaitl, and then gave it away anyway. Florida is overpowered, and I like to see Sam Bennett doing well. Their kid is doing so well in Florida, and I wish him all the best. Canucks really need to get something going. They are showing very little spark so far in this period. They finally gained the Oilers zone. I mean, Canucks are in danger of going 5-4-1. Or sorry, 3-5-1. Which means 3 wins and 6 losses. That's just embarrassing. They were not supposed to be this bad. Remember how good they did in the bubble? That seemed like not that long ago, but at the same time, it seems like a long time ago. They're breaking out now, but Fogle will take him out as he goes to the ring. Or we're sending across. A Rathbone in front of his own net. He's going to give it off to Miller. Jay Miller brings it up. He dishes off. Oh, there was the best shot I've seen from the Canucks in a while. But the Oilers send it right back out, and Pugliarvi will give chase. Hughes. So they cross. I think that's Rathbone, but no, that's Besser, sorry. Oh, and now Pugliarvi with a chance. He's got Hyman with him. He's lucky to just chip it in deep as he had 2 guys on him. Miller, bad backhand pass, and that's going to get intercepted line by Bouchard. Sends it in deep to McDavid. He's going to walk out across the center. That's going to get chipped up into the crowd. That's going to bring up a whistle in a face-off in the offensive zone. I don't know when my phone does this. But that's the thing. Oh, Calgary scored. I switched over just in time. Power play goal. It looks like it's Matthew Tkachuk. And Calgary is going to go up 2-0. 11:30 remaining. Shots at 28-10, and it is 2-0 Calgary. It is definitely Matthew Tkachuk. You can tell by the lack of mouth guard. And both Alberta teams are up by the same. It is Carter Hart. Oh, and yeah, that was a shot, a pass from Monahan all the way to Lindholm, and then all the way back to Tkachuk. There was no chance. And that's Monahan's second point of the night. He's got a goal and now an assist. Is he finally going to wake up? Because that could be really good. And really not so good for some people. I think it would get there. So yeah, Monahan. Lindholm, back to Tkachuk. And just like that. Yeah, they're having quite the Western road swing. I'm glad. Well, I don't want to knock on wood yet. There's still 11 minutes and 15 seconds left. And if you watch the Washington game, it's nothing to be too confident about. Oh, the game's still a commercial, so we'll flip back here. That's Monahan's second assist. So he coming in tonight, he only had 1 point. He's got 2 tonight, so that is definitely what you want to see. And another shot. Quick shot. The Flames are pressing now. They leave it go to the point. That's going to come across Lindholm. Shot. Oh. Carter Hart will handle that, and he'll hold that on for a whistle. Hope you guys are enjoying. If you like, subscribe. Feel free to check out my power ranking videos, among others. I do appreciate it. I'll go check the other game. Bellucci slides out though, so that's some good viewing. And the Canucks will win it back behind their own net. Looks like let out. And they really need to do something quick here. Horvat Sends it across. Oh, and it gets tipped in front, but Koskinen gets it. And the Canuck who came in gave him a bit of a snow shower. Why do I not see any fisticuffies? You can't snowplow a goalie and get away with it. Wow. I don't like that. I would have liked to seen the Oilers really stand up for Koskinen as he got snowed. You don't have to do a lot, but give him a shot. Say, hey, you can't do that. Canucks win the draw to the point. They hold the line. Horvat sends it around. From behind the net, they send it out front, but they can't control Hughes now at the point. Hughes. That's checked off them, and they'll have to go back. Besser. Back to Pettersson. Ekman Larson. They made Ekman Larson the freaking assistant. Isn't he only been here like a hot second? Wow, that really surprised me. He's like just came from Arizona. Isn't this only his 6th or 7th game? When did he get? Did he get the A right away as soon as he came? That seems strange, eh? Shots right now. 33-22. Yeah, I'm not used to seeing somebody just hand out a name like that. Canucks will win the draw, and they're going to bring it up. Flip it up as far as center. Ekman Larson will get it there, and he's going to flip the rest of the way down. CC will give chase. Pettersson's all over him. CC does manage to get it up to Cassian. Cassian will send it across. Keith can't play it off his skate, so the Canucks will take over. Hughes in his own zone. And he's forced back, so he'll spin around and try it again. Yeah, that was. Yeah, wasn't that Cassian box you said? Oh man, that was. You're right. I think it was Cassian. Oh man, that was nasty header. But yeah, well, I guess maybe if that's in the back of their head. Pugliarvi will pinch. He's gonna put it up high, and Hyman was almost away. Demko plays it smartly. McDavid intercepts, and he tried to back pass it to Hyman, but Horvat will take it up as far as the blue line, chips it past Pugliarvi, and Nurse will send it across to Bouchard. Bouchard sends to McDavid with speed across center, across the blue line, out wide, backhand, easily handled by Demko, but he is going to hold on for a whistle with 5:24 remaining. And I think Vancouver should be pretty happy in the small victories in this one because, alright, you know your team. Bad things happen when you fight, and that sounds good, but maybe not a necessarily fight, but a cross check to say, back the fuck off our goalie. So yeah, we've got Fogle, Nurse, Bouchard, Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, and Connor McDavid. So they do have the 1 point each, but it's not really been dominated by them. It's again nice to see contributions from everyone, and that's why I do think the Oilers are big for this week. Is there any timeline on Smith? It sure would be nice to know that. Yeah, 5:24 in the game. The Calgary Indians just came back from intermission, and we are showing the power play. So the first power play, Anderson, or Asmus Anderson, gives across the Monahan, who finally gets that goal. God, you can see the relief in him. I don't know what that. My phone just always makes it's always making noise. You never know why. Flames win the draw. I'm just gonna check the oil name. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. That is the one we are here to cover tonight. It is day-to-day still. Man. That's what happens when you get old, though. I can tell you. You just don't heal. You don't heal like you used to, and I can tell you almost exactly because I'm actually, I think, 2 years older than Smith, but 1 year older. We're close. Damn close. Canucks win the draw. They're gonna send it. Oh my god! That went all the way around. That's gonna go all the way down the ice. And CC will touch up for icing. Face off coming back to the Vancouver zone. Look to see Demko make his way to the bench here pretty soon. I think 5 minutes left. I think if you're gonna go with it when you're down 2, you're gonna have to think about going for it pretty soon. Alright, face off. Come on, I'll take it. And he'll win it to Lucic. Back to the point. Lucic tries to handle it behind the net, but he can't. God, when I see it at 44, I still want to call him a corner. Monahan gets it. Oh, quick pass off to Levo. Levo had a chance. Philadelphia will bring it out. Alright, 4:50 remaining in the period. Canucks get a bad angle shot. Koskinen is smart. He collects it. I think this is going to be good, though, if I don't want to jinx the thing that Koskinen could perhaps do. But man, that would really, I think, boost his confidence. I think Demko is going to get a good boost of confidence, too. I mean, they're showing it right now. You didn't need to show it, though. I mean, we've seen it. He has turned McDavid away 6, 7 times. He's played very well against the greatest player in the league. So, small victories, I think, for Vancouver. Big victories for Oilers because I think the top line hasn't played their best yet. They're going to they're looking like they're going to come away from with the dub. Hyman with some great fighting below the line. He's still got it. Circling back, just killing time. Canucks need to make a move. Finally, they steal it. McDavid's all over used though. I'm surprised they didn't cop the puck there. Ekman Larson, and he's going to give it back to Miller. And now Demko's going to go to the bench. 4:10, and then they're in their own zone. Pedersen or Hughes behind their own net, empty net. That's risky. They didn't even. A lot of times you try to get control in the zone before you pull your goalie, but they're going for it. They'll send it around the boards. Miller collects, sends it back to Ekman Larson. Lets it go back to the point. Now Hughes has it. Oh my God. They try a D-to-D pass, and it's just absolutely fanned. And they're going to have to go all the way back to their zone. Hughes has got it. And reorganize. They make it as far as center. Draisaitl pinches. Nurse collects. Nurse has it in his own zone. Off the boards, up high. I'm not sure if they got a piece of it. Draisaitl tried to tip it. They're saying that he did not. So that's going to be icing. 3 minutes and 20 seconds left with the empty net. Let's go back to the Calgary game. And we got 8 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the third. 32-13 are the shots. And it looks like a flyer in the box. It does not say power play though. Calgary's been deadly on the power play. Oh no. It does say power play now, but also Kachuk's in the box, and the power play is on the Philadelphia side. So 8 minutes 20 seconds left. They are 0 for 2, and they have 1 shot on the power play. They win the draw. Back to the point. I should go check on that here. 3 minutes left. Oh, it looks like Nurse is heading to the box. He is livid. He is irate. And now Vancouver really has a good chance. Yeah, Hughes put it off to Besser. Besser shot. Koskinen with another save. Very important. And they're giving Nurse the penalty there? Oh no, he went back and chopped Miller hard. Okay, so that was that chop. It was the chop that got him. That was a full out cross check. I'm sorry. I wanna agree with you, buddy, but I can't. Sorry, Nurse. That one is going to be a penalty all day long. Edmonton's third-ranked power play, or penalty kill, though. So, all right, it's chipped to the line. The Canucks or the Oilers managed to break it out. They shoot it, and it went high. I think it went over the net. I think that was on line to score, but it went over the net. The Canucks hold the line. Hughes is going to collect it. They're really not looking very organized, though. Minute 32 left. 2:30 in the game, and they're finally starting to set up. Okay, Hughes at the point. It's being hounded by Hyman. And yeah, they can't set up anything. They're being forced to outside. CC's all over Pedersen. Besser comes in to try and help. Hyman's there as well. Now Hughes finally out to the point. Shot, tips, goes wide. Miller back to the point. Hughes has it. Hughes walks in, back to Miller. Miller is going to have to retreat. He turns. Draisaitl's all over him. He knocks down Draisaitl. Oh, that's actually pretty good because Draisaitl's pretty strong on the skates. 52 seconds remaining. And the Canucks are still just out to the outside. Can't set up anything right now. The Canucks or Oilers are just another great power play. Shot from Pedersen. Rebound. Oh, why didn't he shoot? Oh, wow. Holy smokes. Great save. I can't believe Koskinen made that save. I don't know why the Canucks didn't shoot earlier, though. They had a real good chance to bury it. CC loses the puck. Across. Back. Oh, my God. Koskinen with another blocker save. Another huge game-saving save. And finally, the Oilers are able to get it as far as the line. They are dead tired, though. That they finally get a change, but the Oilers or Canucks are coming in soon. Dropped it back. They're going to go in deep. We're down to the final minute. 1:05 remaining. The Canucks have the extra man for one more second. Okay, the penalty is over. Nurse is back, but they have the empty net, so they are still up one. 54 seconds left. They really need to score if they're going to have a chance. Hughes shot. Tipped, but it goes wide. Pedersen in the corner. Pedersen back to the point. They're really trying now. Pedersen up the hash mark. Sends it towards the net, and Koskinen is going to happily just jump on it and hold on for a whistle with 40.3 seconds remaining. Whoo-wee! If we flip over to the Flames game here, we got 6:14 remaining. Looks like face-off in the Flames zone. The power play is over. Shots are 33-16. I think we just said that, but 16-11 remaining in the game. Goudreau takes it off the boards. Sends it across to Gerardson. Oh, he gets knocked off, and the Flyers going in 3-on-1, but they're back. And they send it across. Goudreau intercepts. Goudreau behind his own net. All the way to the point, but not out. Flyers manage to hold in. They go in with speed. And Giroux's going to go in. Goudreau chops it. Philadelphia sends it back to the point. 5:42 remaining. Just going to switch back here. Timeout for back here, so and Calgary will just happily flip it in high. Goudreau will give him a chase and then go for a change as Levo steps in. Go Oilers, yes, I think they've got this one. I think the Oilers have this one, Levo. Levo 1 tops. R6, that's good for me. But yes, Lucic now is going to send it up. Flames break in. Lucic on the boards. Got 2 game scoring streak. Really continuing? I don't think so. Alright, so 40 seconds left. Timeout is over. We got an empty net. Shots to 34-29. The Canucks win a very important draw. Time is not on their side. Shot from Hughes, collected by McDavid. McDavid's going to send it up to Draisaitl. Draisaitl at center. Tried to send it to Hyman, but I think a little too fancy. So the Canucks bring it back down. Bouchard in the corner with it. We got 21 seconds. It's safe to say that the Oilers win at this point. Down to 16. Canucks still have a chance. Now I think the only question is whether Koskinen can bounce back shutout. 9 seconds left. Besser's got a chance. 3 Canucks. And they score. 5 seconds left. The Canucks score. I think way too little too late. Way too little too late. But they are going to get one on the board. And it will be Besser. But that is not going to change the outcome of the game unless a miracle happens. I've never seen a goal scored in 6 seconds. Good game. Have a good night, you too, Wes. It is going to be a good game, and as I said, I think it is a good game. I can't see the Canucks coming back. But they did score frickin' 6 seconds left. I know, I wanted him to get it to boost his confidence. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They got another shot, but Koskinen has it. And that's the game. Besser leaning over. I don't know if he's hurt or not. But that's going to put the Oilers back in the win column. That's going to put them up to 12 points. And currently, that's going to leapfrog Calgary. But Calgary is in a good position currently to go right back ahead. So we shall see how that ends up. Alright, we're back. Showing Markstrom. Lots of saves, man. Shot to 122 of the last 123 shots. He's got 2 shutouts in his last 4 starts. He might get his third. Are we happy with our goaltending in Calgary? I hope so, because I damn well am. 443. And shots of 33-17. Fires. Aggressive. Oh, weird bad play. Oh, I did not like that. Sends it backline, back pass. Thanks. Can you just hold on to that, Martin Markstrom? I do appreciate that. That was a dangerous play, boys and girls. Not like that one. If you're just tuning in, that is a final, so we will change that to a final, but I am going to stick on here and just stay in the fight, so I'm going to watch it anyway. I might as well watch it with you guys. And the Flames send it all the way down the ice. The already have an empty net due Philadelphia, but that will be a nice call. So that's going to bring that face off all the way back. I do like Markstrom. Yeah, I was so happy when we got him. I was as happy as I was sad that you guys got Smith, that we lost Smith, because I really like Smith too. But he is definitely playing good this season. All right, 4:26. Flames lose the draw. Philadelphia will control in the zone into the corner. I'm very sorry about the commentation on this one. I do not know any of the Flyers really. Alright, Backlund's got it now in the corner. He'll just happily push a guy up against the boards. Brings it down to 4 minutes. Hanifin 2. Finally gets chipped loose. Comes around. Coleman. And the Flames will get it out. They send a headland to puck quickly. Sends it to Backlund. Backlund in and scores. 3-0. That should ice this one. This Backlund puts in another one. And that one's going to give the Calgary Flames a 3-0 lead. 3:49 left in the game. If you're just tuning in, the Oilers game just ended. We're going to just finish off watching this Flames game as well. Oilers back in the winning ways as they managed a 2-1 win over the Canucks. They go to 6-1-0, 12 points. And as I said, that currently leapfrogs them past Calgary, but Calgary's looking at getting 2 points here in about 3 minutes and 40 seconds, barring something pretty crazy, which is possible, and which is why we're watching this. Lucic almost got a chance out in front. As I said, he is on a 2-game goal scoring streak. Looking to continue that. 2 goals all season as well. They just happen to be in back-to-back games. Alright. Luch brings it as far as center. Still fighting. And they'll finally get it loose. Flyers in their own zone. D-to-D pass. 3:10 left. I don't know if they'll pull the goalie again. Or if they're going to say, you know what? We got 4 of 6 points on this Western Canada road string. Oh, dangerous shot up high, and Markstrom has to be sharp to keep that one out. Wow. As he has been the last couple of games, he has been sharp as attack, and that has been needed. Feel free to like and subscribe if you're new to here. Love it. The support really helps. Like I said, going up in subs, and everyone helps. Yeah. It's hard not to like the guy. He's just such a... seems like such a nice guy. Oh, is that going to be a tripping penalty? No, they're going to let that one slide. Man, you kind of got tripped. Oh, and then he gave away the puck, and oh my god, the good lucky... And now Calgary gives the puck away again, and March has to come up with another amazing save. Calgary, can you stop giving the puck away, please? Much appreciated. Markstrom's like, dude, I can't believe they missed the net on that first one. Huge. Hit the net, please. Hit the net. I'm sure that's what Pittsburgh's or Philadelphia's saying. Anyway, 3:42. And the Flames will win this draw. And Gaudreau will take it to the blue line. He'll dipsy doodle and send it in deep. Kachuk will chase. Who steals the puck? Backhand behind. Almost got out front to Gaudreau, but Philadelphia will take it and turn back. Gaudreau is giving a little trouble. But he will now take it. Gaudreau, that is. He's got it in the corner. Putting it up against the boards. 2:13 remaining. Shillington chips it up to Tanev. Tanev sends it all the way to Gaudreau. Gaudreau's got a man. He keeps it himself and scores. Just like that is 4-0. Who needs the empty net? Gaudreau pops another one in. And just like that is 4-0. And they're really sticking it to Philadelphia now. And man, as I said, I don't like jinx Calgary, but I cannot have one of the top 10 power rankings now. They are going to go to 6-1-1 on the season. And as I said, they have not trailed since game 1 against the Oilers. They may have lost against Anaheim, but they were winning the whole time, winning or tied the whole time in regulation, and only lost it in overtime. Other than that, been winning or ahead the whole season, which now in 8 games, that's means 7 games they've never been trailing. It's quite impressive. Philadelphia with last gasp effort here, a shot from the point, and that's blocked by Coleman. Oh man, that looks like it hurt. That's only Gaudreau's second of the season, so it's Calgary's definitely been getting production from different places. As Monahan has 1, Gaudreau has 2, and the Calgary Canucks look good. Yeah. Yes, Tanev and Markstrom are definitely great pickups. And if it is, that's back to back and 3 out of 4. That's pretty impressive. Hanifin will chip it up. Lucic is going to give chase. He's got to beat a man to chase out icing. That's not going to happen. He put a good effort though. He was right there. So this it's going to go all the way back. Yeah, he got one last game. Yeah. I think, as I said, he got one 3 games ago too. He's really been playing well. This would be his 3rd of the season if he's able to continue it, which would be a league lead. Flames win the draw, they will chip it out. And the Calgary Canucks could definitely pull out the win. Oh, Monahan steals it, shot. and they can't control the rebound. Oh man, like Calgary's does not want to let up at all. They just keep coming, and they are not happy with a 4-0 lead. Hannafin's gonna settle things down with 38 seconds. He's just gonna hold it. Philadelphia's not even really gonna challenge. 32 seconds. He'll finally send it up. It gets tipped, so it won't be icing. Hart will send it around behind the net and back out, where Tanev will collect, sends it back to Hannafin. 20 seconds left. Boudreau knocks it all the way behind the net. Again, Hart stops it, sends it off. Chucks knocks it off as 6, so they'll have to go back behind their net again. 10 seconds. 10 seconds remaining. And they're going to hold it behind their net, and Markstrom is going to get it. It's going to be back-to-back. And let's get that one. Let's get that one, okay? 6 straight wins. 3rd shutout in last 4 starts. 3 shutouts in 4 games. Oh yeah, I'd have to say Markstrom is on fire. And the Flames are on fire in general. That is going to help them leapfrog the Oilers. That's going to put them at 13 points and in 3rd place in the NHL. That is not what I thought was going to happen at the beginning of the season. I'll tell you that. Holy smokes. Calgary in 3rd. Edmonton in 5th. Actually, they'll be past St. Louis with that too, so 4th. Now Washington will be 4th. So yeah, Calgary in 3rd, Edmonton in 5th. Wow. Alberta is heating up. Even Winnipeg in 11th. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Toronto's not out of it by any means. Things are starting to look pretty dire though for Vancouver, Ottawa, and especially Montreal. Once again, I want to thank you guys for coming and joining me on your Saturday. You could be a lot of places. I'm glad you chose to be here. We'll check you in the next episode. As I said, I've got the NHL Power Rankings coming, NFL Power Rankings coming, and a new video coming. Take care. See you in the next episode.